What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Queen Naja, and you are watching ALLL Facts.
That was long. I don't know if I could have held it that long.
So, you guys, I'm very, very excited. This is my first episode, I feel like, officially in the studio. If you do not know, I did start this podcast when I was in radio in school, but I'm just very, very excited to venture on my own, start my own journey, and do my own thing. Today, we are talking about life after college. And of course, I have my college peers here with me. I'm very excited. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Sure, love.
I guess I'll start since I'm right here. I'm Roy, also known as Supreme Creations. I'm a videographer, photographer, or really visual content director. So anything photography-wise, videography-wise, also social media marketing, I handle. And yeah, that's me.
Period. Hi, I'm Chris Mitchell to be exact. I am a podcaster as well, like the lovely Naja. I'm also into community event plannings and outreach and stuff like that. So look forward to a lot of me around Miami and hopefully the world in the future.
Hi everyone, I'm Sarah. I'm a graduate student at the University of Miami.
Period.
I'm also an aspiring professional model and dancer, and I also create and write articles too, and I love to write.
Okay,
A
perfect.
dancer. You are a dancer.
Yeah.
She be getting it on Instagram,
Yes.
y'all. Follow her on
And I
Instagram.
remember you danced at school too.
I
And you
did,
were really,
yeah.
y'all was
Thank you.
good.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, y'all, so let's just get right into it. We graduated a year ago, a year and some months.
It's almost a year for me because I graduated in December of 21.
I forgot.
Yeah. But y'all
We did the same.
ain't spring chickens at all. It's been a
Yeah.
year and some change.
But at least you had a graduation.
Ish. I didn't
Yeah,
go to
it
mine.
did.
though.
Oh, dang, you should have
We
Wait,
didn't
what
have one
happened?
in December.
You didn't have one.
Nope. They
Yes,
didn't
I
give us
did.
one. They didn't give us one, and they like looped it into the one in May. And girl, I was over that because I had already graduated.
Oh, yeah, that was in May. You right.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
so I
did
was
do
kinda
that.
like-
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so let's talk about my graduation actually. So my graduation was in May. Mind you, we graduated from Barry University. If you guys do not know, it's a
Barry.
private school here in Miami Shores to be exact. And I was a broadcasting major. We were all communication majors,
I
right?
was public relations advertising, but in the comm department.
Yeah, so basically, we graduated during a time where this whole COVID thing had happened. It was basically our senior year, my senior year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
Pretty much our senior year of college. And mind you, we were just going through a lot of changes, you know, with the graduation and everything. We couldn't sit closely beside our friends. We could only invite, I think, 5 people to the graduation. And, you know, that can be a lot, especially when your whole life you've just been going to school and then there's this drastic transition from online classes. And then you've been to school for 4 years and like your graduation is not what you exactly expected. So that was a lot for me. I was not happy about that, but I'm here. I'm here on my journey. And let's talk about how are you guys? How are you guys mentally, physically, and everything? Like after college, you're in adulthood now. I know with college, it's kind of like they're not babysitting you, but they definitely have your hand in a way. And you're just now completely independent on your own. How are you feeling?
Well, I think personally, that's a loaded question because, like, okay, I feel like right now, I feel like how you're all over the place all the time because your mind is
Definitely.
thinking about so many things versus in college, it's mostly just like a set of things you're thinking about. So I feel like now looking back, college didn't prepare me for this at all. Like, it was so easy. And like now it's not like anything I've ever dealt with before. And I don't know, like I'm sure like you guys, we were raised fully by our parents with our parents' support and everything. They helped us so far along. Like when we were children, we did what children did. We were children. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I didn't have to worry about a lot of stuff. And now it's like I have to worry about millions and millions of things. So it's just really, really like I'm always in a place of like, whoop, up, down,
up and down,
up, down.
up and down.
Where am I?
Exactly.
I'm like mentally thinking about 7,000 things.
Yeah.
I agree. Like, I think a lot of people from Barry remembers me as the RA. So I'm used to my housing.
Oh my
paid,
gosh.
my meal plan, the dining hall. Everybody knew me at the dining hall. Like, I knew everybody because I was always there. But now that I'm a grad student at UM, there's no housing for grad students. I have to live on campus. I have to pay for my own groceries. So it's like, I have to pay rent now. I have to pay food. It's like, to me, it's like, it's so annoying because I hate paying for these things. And my mom helps me when she can, but she's like, I want to teach you how to be a grown-up. I'm not going to always baby you. You need to do things by yourself. So for me, it's like, I'm in grad school. I work 3 jobs and an internship just to support myself. So I feel like I miss my life at Barry in a way, but it's like, it's time for me to grow up and be an independent woman. So that's something that I'm learning how to do. It's like, I got to take care of myself. Like, I'm an independent woman. I believe in that too. Like, I don't need a man to give me money. If I have a boyfriend, he doesn't need to give me anything. So I think that's just like a million things on my mind. And like, I have to be like an adult now. And it's like,
and you miss it, but you don't want to go back. Like, I miss it
that's
because
how it was,
of you just, when the hard times, you just want to be like, dang, I would have never had to deal with this. Like, all my problems were some petty feud or relationship stuff or class homework or getting to the calf having horrible food versus really, that was all your problems. Like, you know what I'm saying? Versus feeling like now, like, I can't even afford to pay for like dinner right now. Or like, I don't even want to get up out of bed and not like go to work. So it's like, it's a lot.
I don't know. It's like they didn't really prepare you for it. And it's like, now you just out here. And it's like, I don't know, kind of for me, it was different because I was thinking like, I don't know, I would have a job in my field, maybe working at the news, maybe working for a sports company, maybe working for the Heat, maybe working for the Dolphins or something. But it just don't work out like that.
Talk about it, boy.
You know, they sell you dreams. They tell you go to college, you get your degree, you graduate, you're going to have a job. And it's like, really, your degree really don't matter. It don't, unless you a doctor,
the hard truth,
lawyer, a rocket scientist.
Like, if it's like you trade your degree in for your job, one of those things. That's
and
like
it's like even if you're a doctor or a lawyer or something, like you don't go to the doctor and say, "Hey, I don't believe you a real doctor. Let me see your degree." Where did you just believe whatever they tell you. You know what I'm saying? So even then, it don't even matter. Like, but it's like, because it's like you have to go and do the work. You have to have this many hours to be a licensed practitioner, doctor, lawyer, whatever, rocket scientist, and stuff like that. But it's like if you didn't go to school for that and you got your degree and they tell you, that's what you've been told all your life, go to school, get your degree, and you'll have a job and you'll get a job. It'll be way easier. But it's like that don't happen. That's not. I started my own business like in college before I graduated. That's really what I've been doing. That's really what's been supporting me and like getting me through it. Like I had a job, like after I graduated, I was working at the gym, and then I left that and I got a manager job or turned into a manager role. It started off as just a cashier, just turned into a manager role. And then like they ended up being shysty and ended up getting rid of me. So now I just been not having a job. Well, I wouldn't say not having a job, but self-employed this whole time for like 8 or 9 months this whole time. And it's like, I apply for jobs, but nobody hit back. Nobody, So it's just like, I just been thugging it out doing that. And that's just really about how college has been. So it's like, I mean, luckily for me, I got a roommate. So it's kind of like, I'm not really paying all of the rent, but, I'm paying my portion just from doing what I do, creative work, traveling, networking, meeting influencers, small business owners, artists, stuff like that, and just doing it like that.
That's fire.
I think that's what your 20s are about. I think that's just, finding yourself, finding out your purpose, what you want to do. And it's just all a part of your journey, really. I feel like we're all going to look back at this and we're going to be like, I was at this moment in my life. And then we're like, 30, almost 27 maybe. And we're going to be doing it.
And that's why I wonder, because it is like it's an adjustment for things too, like Roy was saying, to pick off directly after college and like for things to go your way in a certain field that you really, really want to go in. But like, how long do you feel like is the period after college where you can be like, okay, I still got time to get in there? Or do you feel like because like sometimes I feel defeated that I'm just not working in my field right away, and then I'll give myself like it's still early. It's just only been 5 months, 6
Yeah.
months,
And that's
a
facts.
year, you know.
And
But like
that's-
nowadays, it kind of feels weird to say, "Oh, 2 years," or like give yourself time, you know.
Yeah, no, that's why I say I refuse. Like, I'm not working at Publix. I'm not working at Walmart, Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
I'm not working at a gas station. I'm not working nowhere where you could walk in and get mad at me because your stuff not ready or because we don't have. I'm not doing that. So that's why I choose to work for myself and choose my own hours and stuff.
I feel that.
Like, I'm not doing that.
Y'all, customer service is not fun at all.
Girl, now I know you got stories.
Y'all, it is literally so draining, like mentally, it's draining because, okay, so you guys, I work at a hotel on the beach or whatever, South Beach, and it pays my bills.
Amen.
Okay. That's why I work. That's why I continue to work there. You know, I have my own place. I have a cat that I have to take care of. I have my responsibilities. So it pays my bills. But y'all, the people are so nasty. Like, nasty.
I don't doubt it. I don't.
I've never been put in this type of position before. So it's kind of like shocking that the people are so nasty.
It's shocking.
Really, like, okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all a story while we're here. So basically, this was a scary experience, actually. So basically, this guy came. We didn't have security at the time. Security doesn't come until 11 p.m. Mind you, I work the mid shift. I don't leave until 11.
All right.
So this guy comes in. He's a homeless guy. I did not know he was a homeless guy because he did not look homeless. You know, homeless people, he did not look homeless. He had on regular clothes. You know, I thought he was a guest. Anyways, so he comes and he's like, where's the water? Can I get some water? I'm like, sure. You know, my hospitality, I can assist you. Like, I'll walk you to the water fountain and blah, blah. He's like, okay. So as I'm walking, I smell this stench, like a very bad stench. I'm like, wait a minute, our guests do not smell like this. Because y'all, it's an expensive hotel. Like, my hotel is expensive. Like, the guests do not smell like this. I'm like, okay, this is a little weird. So we're walking to the water fountain or whatever. And he asked me some type of question. I forgot what the question was. But then I asked him, I'm like, are you a guest here? And he says, no, I'm homeless. I'm like, okay, well, I have to walk you out. Because first of all, we're not supposed to be letting them use the bathroom. We're not supposed to be giving them anything if they're not guests. Like, they can't stay in the lobby, stuff like that. So we walk back, and then he goes to the elevator. I'm like, where are you going? I'm not going to chase him. I'm a woman. I'm not going to chase him. It's nighttime, maybe 10:30 p.m. So he walks to the elevator. Mind you, our elevator is locked. You can't get up the elevator unless you have a key. So he can't get up to the stairs. And then that's when he comes back down and he goes inside the bathroom. So I'm texting everybody because we have a group chat. So I'm texting my coworkers like, y'all, it's this crazy guy. I don't know what he's doing. He went in the elevator. Now he's going in the bathroom. You know, there's no security here with me. You know, so I'm a little bit scared at this point. And so he comes out of the bathroom. Mind you, someone is coming. One of my coworkers is coming inside the door while he's leaving. So I'm like, yeah, that guy's weird. I point to him or whatever. And then I smell fire. I start smelling. You know how it smells when something is burning?
Yeah.
I smell fire. Y'all, why I ran to the bathroom, this man set the bathroom on fire.
How?
Like jail style.
With
Like he had a toilet paper.
And he
It was
still
a
in the
big
bathroom,
fire.
girl? Or he walked out the bathroom. He was still in there.
No, he left. At this point, he left the building. And then one of the coworkers was chasing him down the street. You see, like, this is
So
the
you
stuff I
started a
deal
fire
with.
in the toilet.
Huh?
Girl, I never.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, I'm so confused.
I seen
I
that.
guess like in the garbage can, like he put the toilet paper in the garbage can, lit it on fire or something.
It was on the
Oh.
floor.
Oh, it was on the floor?
It was a big burn, like on the
toilet paper.
Oh my
floor.
God, y'all. And he got away with that.
No, the police found him and charged him for trespassing or whatever.
Girl, and for that, and that was
Arson.
That's
But
scary.
y'all, it's
that's a lot
crazy.
to do with on a regular shift.
Yeah.
Do you get paid? Like that's the thing. I feel like that stuff I would pay a lot of money to like for your job.
They
'Cause,
should
like,
pay me more,
that's
honestly.
ridiculous to deal with.
Yeah.
But they don't.
That's a lot. They
Yeah,
don't, but
'cause
they
it-
should.
Yeah, Miami, the jobs, like, they don't really pay as well. out here.
Exactly.
They don't.
And they want you to go above and beyond
my God.
and,
Girl.
and work 40
And then-
hours
Let
a
me get up.
week.
It's
That's
like-
why I'm like, nah, I'm
And
not
I'm
doing
just
that.
sitting here like this cannot be the traditional American way of life. Like there's no way possible. Everybody just goes to work for like 50
Yeah.
hours of the
Yes.
week
Yeah.
and like 10 hours of your
Yes.
day out of like 24. And like, I'm just like, this isn't fair.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
where is this fair? I feel so bad for like people every
Yeah.
day. And it makes me gain respect and try to be like, it just makes me gain respect for the average human. I already give a lot of people compassion because I don't think nobody's bad. You know what I'm saying? So I'm already very light. I give a girl a chance, until I'm wronged or whatever. I feel like she did something shady. I'm gonna pray for her. But now I just see people like, you know what?
Yeah.
I feel you. I feel you, girl. I'm gonna let
Exactly.
you pass. I'm gonna give you a break because I know just how tense these situations are. Like that's something you just going to work. Your family,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But that's something that's like so. And that's how it is nowadays, having to navigate with all that.
Yeah, nah, I just knew the work life wasn't for me because
It's not.
I was in the manager role making like 18 an hour plus tips, basically $20 an hour, 40 plus hours a week. And I'm in here like, and I'm like, bro, I'm ready to go. With a straight face. I'm ready to go. I don't care about these tips. I don't care about no more hours. I don't care about getting no overtime. And I'm looking around at everybody else and they making 10, 11.
Yeah,
And they
and they
happy.
happy.
Yes.
And they like, oh yeah, this is all. Now they here on time. They
Yes.
here every day. Yeah, I work over. And I'm like, no, bro, this is not, no. And then I go home. No.
How much is enough? Like,
No.
Like,
I
what do you
need-
feel like? What do you feel like nowadays? Because I swear stuff is so expensive nowadays.
Yeah.
I don't even
Especially
know.
in
Like,
Miami.
a 20, like a
Yeah.
$21 ain't enough. Like an hour.
I need at least $28 an hour.
I was
At
gonna
least
say I could do a 25 an hour.
25 maybe. Yeah, 25
Yeah.
maybe. At least though, 25 on the low end.
Yeah.
Depending on what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like the minimum
least.
wage
It depends on what I'm doing. Like
At
nah.
least.
What's minimum wage?
here it's I think it's in like
Allegedly
10 something.
15. Allegedly.
No way.
What?
No way.
In
'cause
Florida,
we're from
allegedly.
DC.
It's 15?
Allegedly.
No. I don't think so. That cannot be. No,
Allegedly.
Is it? Y'all heard? Child.
I don't think so.
Know what I'm saying,
What's
bro?
the minimum wage here?
I don't know, but I did.
12,
I did
but
hear-
allegedly 15.
I heard 15.
allegedly
But I heard-
15, but it's
I heard
low key like
alleged.
12.
But I'm not even checking for a minimum wage job.
Yeah,
anyway,
nah,
so I
that's
not
what I'm
even looking
saying.
at
Yeah, I'm
that.
not even.
Me
No,
either,
no,
honestly.
girl, I need that full time. I need like
I
it's
need
just
20, 25, something.
I start. My friend told me, and she's like, she's our age, and so she was like, you got to just start telling them like, I deserve this is
Yeah,
my
word.
salary pay. This is
Yeah.
what I want to work for.
Yeah, word.
Period.
Exactly.
And I don't know why they not doing that anyway, because full time is a lot of time.
Yeah.
Or like somebody who's working 8 hours, 10 hours a day. Come on now.
Yeah,
Y'all should not even
That's
be
OD,
trying me with like
$10, $11.
yeah, like
and they want you
anything
to,
under
yeah.
that. Because I'm here for
Yeah.
this long.
Yeah, exactly. Standing up all day, or
Exactly.
dealing with rude
I'm actually
customers all day, or you know, like just walking back and forth, and it's like it's not worth it because it's like
not.
you slave for 40 hours for a $400 check
Would you
just to
feel
go towards
like-
your rent. Like what?
Do you think like if when we amen, have jobs in our field, we would stay and wouldn't mind the like how like much hard work it is? Do you feel like it would be the same as now?
What you mean? I don't-
Like how like we wouldn't really want to work at that job, like any job, because it's not really our interest. But when we get a job that's like our interest and in our field, is the timing and like money gonna matter?
Yeah, if it's something that I enjoy doing every day, like, you know, like I said, visual content directing, like if it's, you know, has something to do with filming, taking pictures, I'm all down for it, you know. Like the pay, like something like that, I'll maybe do like 2018 for it. But it's like, and even then, it's like I'm doing something I love. Like if, like I said in my other role, I was getting paid 20 plus tips, and it wasn't something I like doing. So that's why
Yeah.
it's like I'm ready to go. These other people, they probably like doing this. They maybe want to be a chef or maybe want to cooking stuff, but it's
Right.
like that's not what I want to do. And it's like,
I totally agree. It just if it's not stimulating for my mind, I can't.
yeah,
I can't. That would actually your story though. That would stimulate me because I be needing something to happen at work. If I'm not
It's
gonna be,
a lot of drama
like,
going
I
on
know
at
you
work.
got a lot of tea from that job.
A lot of drama.
and that's.
yeah. That's what I'm
Do you like? How is it with traveling to and parking and just like dealing with South Beach in general?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so parking, you have to pay.
saying.
You have to pay for parking. It's like $4 an hour
Yeah, no.
on the street at the beach.
And you work what? How long is your shift?
And we just now have our own garage. We just now got our own garage. So
You still got to pay in the garage.
no.
Oh,
We have our own garage, so we can go to the garage now.
Yeah, that's-
but when I started, parking was $4
gotcha.
an hour.
Yeah, that's OD. See, I used to work right here, like at this little in the design district, and they have a parking garage, and they charge you like $100. Like you could pay by hour, but you know what I'm saying, that'd be like crazy amount of money, like $60 a day or something, or you could pay like $120 a month. So every $120 a month coming off my check off rip just to go to work,
Yeah,
It's
that's-
really ridiculous.
Like-
and then lunch.
and then lunch. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Let's not forget lunch.
Now that's when I missed the calf. Like that's when I
food
really missed the
prepared
calf.
for you, all of them all
Yeah.
nice. Here's
yeah,
the
it's
food.
some vegetable options.
miss
Like,
that.
girl, I take everything because you got options. Like I never would say I miss berry food, but
Yeah.
just
I
like
liked it.
Yeah,
People
I kinda-
hated it. I liked it.
Yeah, I kind of take back what I said. 'Cause I can't
Yeah.
really cook like
no
that. So
hell
I can't
no,
really-
I
like
can cook, and I also have had better. So I will not say that. I just miss like that. Oh, I'm feeling down. I can go to the
Yeah.
calf. Like I don't
Yeah.
want to cook, you know. And at the
Yeah,
lunch,
facts.
I think lunch, like working in not like just those long hours. Your lunch is very important. So that's why you be really contemplating.
Yes.
Should I spend $20-$35 on this food?
Yeah.
Because I'm so hungry. And then like for me, I would try to prepare the
Mm-hmm.
lunches. Y'all, it would never work out. Like I just would be going to work, forgetting my lunch, rushing out.
Me
and
every
just
day.
not
I
making
pack
it.
my lunch.
And
so-
I can't. I just
Me
I'm
every
so
day.
I'm not-
lazy.
yeah,
I can't do it.
can't do it
And be dead the whole day at work, just so sad, looking
Yeah,
for like
bro,
a crumb.
I have my lunchbox that I take with me.
I need to start doing that. I keep saying I'm on a meal prep. How are y'all with food? Like since college? Well, you already just said you can't cook.
I can't cook.
I order groceries because I
Y'all
have
are lazy.
Instacart.
I have Instacart too, and I go to Trader.
so I
And I go to
order
Trader Joe's.
groceries.
I have EBT too, and I still am against because you could put that
You gotta
on.
teach me on that. You
You
gotta
could
put
put
me
that
on
on
that.
there.
Do you have to be a Florida resident to get that?
Apparently not.
Oh, let me
It's-
see.
We can
gotta
chat.
put-
We can chat about that later.
Like,
We can chat about that later, please. Let's not. But basically, you know how you can use that on all the apps now. You can use that like
Yeah.
it's a regular card. I still take my ass to the grocery store.
Yeah,
What?
facts.
I still.
I hate grocery
I
shopping.
only go for
I hate-
Trader Joe's.
I do
I hate
not
going-
like
I
to
I would go
grocery
to Trader
shop.
Joe's.
Yeah.
Trader Joe's in Chicago. That's like a store too. Everyone is like, but something about me picking out my own stuff and just the instantness
Yeah,
for me.
facts.
I need y'all are next level though with the Instacart.
Yeah.
Y'all real
Somebody- I don't
bougie.
drive,
Y'all are
so
real
yeah.
bougie.
Yeah, that is. Now I know somebody. They was telling me they was like, bro, yeah, nah, I have a car. Now I still Instacart it because I save
like,
time.
what?
And I'm like, yeah,
Instacart
like
is
go to the
easy.
like you paying them to go do that, and then they forget something, and you don't find out they forgot it until they get
You
there.
just paying
Like,
them to go get what you could do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But I think like for me, I just like I think it gets me prepared to cook.
Yeah, facts.
It
You
gets me
see
in
it,
that
you
like,
know what you
oh,
wanna
okay, like
cook,
come
yeah.
on, get it, just get on up and get your
Yeah.
stuff together. But I hate Walmart.
Yeah, that's
and
where
I think
be going.
Miami has the worst
It's
Walmart.
the worst Walmart.
Really?
It's always
World.
crowded,
It's
got an
bro.
attitude.
It's
It's
always
really bad.
crowded.
I go to
They don't want to be
Target.
there.
You
That's
got
expensive.
money. What are
Walmart.
you buying?
Yeah, you got
Where is
money.
your check? Can I have
Target's
some?
expensive.
Girl,
No, I
way
like
too
Walmart
expensive.
because it's close to me, but I prefer Target.
I
I
like.
ain't never been shopping at
I feel
Target.
like Target. I don't like I don't like Walmart for it's like the way it looks, but the prices are bananas.
Yeah, the
like, they're
prices are
perfect.
they there.
And like
They
you
hit
really
you.
got to go to Walmart. And Aldi's doesn't even
Yeah.
hit no more. Aldi's
Yeah,
is
Aldi's-
high.
I go to
Aldi's,
Aldi's
yeah.
because
They
they're
high.
cheap.
I
They're
used to
higher
order
than
from
Aldi by,
Aldi's.
the Aldi by my house, they've been shut down.
They've been getting
reconstructed.
Oh, I do Instacart with Aldi. I don't go in there. I just have them deliver me the food.
I just feel like the groceries is high too. Like it's
Yeah.
really expensive to
They
grocery
barely,
shop. Like
yeah,
really
Aldi
expensive.
barely be having the stuff they supposed to have sometimes when you go in there, and it's like, bro, like I came here depending on y'all, and y'all let me
Oh, just
down.
down. What we don't. When Dixie is pretty expensive too. Like I feel like
I
when
ain't been
Dixie
to
and
Dixie,
Publix
that's out the way.
are.
I go to Publix.
I like their pub
Well, I
stuff.
I
order
go to
from
pubs a
Publix.
lot. Ooh, a pub
Yeah.
stuff would be so good
Yeah,
I don't know.
definitely.
They don't hit the same. The chicken tender subs don't hit the same for me.
What?
For some
I've
reason.
eaten that.
Maybe because I've been eating them for so long, but they don't hit the same for me no more.
Maybe we should go to Jacksonville and get them from down there. I heard they fire and
Jacksonville, probably.
the Publix down there.
I don't know. Probably is.
But what I was gonna say something about Publix. It's a Publix by my house, and I keep like Publix is mad expensive, and I would
Crazy
go
Yeah.
expensive,
But the
yo.
for like
food
two.
is
Yeah, but I would
fresh
go
and-
for like 5 things and set myself
Bruh,
up because like I know
$50.
I only have a certain amount on my card, and I'm just like, okay, let's just go grab a simple steak and then just come right out. I done spent like $50. Now I'm
Yep.
down all the way.
$50,
Yeah.
Money management for me has been the most like
Yeah, nah.
harded like
Yeah.
like
No,
thing for me.
and that's crazy. When I had a job, I was terrible with money because I knew I had money coming in. Like now, I'm budgeting. I'm like down to the. I can make.
Roy, I need to get like you.
Bro, I can make
Honestly.
$30 stretch like 4 weeks, bro. No lie.
I can't. Now I can go. I'm gonna be real, G. I'm gonna be real. If I know, like, okay, this is your last 50, that's gonna ride.
Yeah,
We gonna
It
ride
is.
it.
That 50
We
goes
gonna
last 2
ride
months.
it.
Definitely.
But if I know, like, oh, I can pull it because there's some other stuff that I would do. I'm horrible with money management. It's
Yeah.
real bad. I can't sit down. Like in Miami, you just want to do stuff.
Yeah.
That's not me. That's what I had to tell myself. I'm like, every time you step outside, it's expensive.
Yeah.
That's
You
true.
gonna have to pay for something. You got to pay for gas.
Uber.
You gonna have to Uber. You gonna have
Yeah.
to pay for food.
You gotta pay
gonna
for
get
gas
hungry.
times too, if you know what I
Yeah.
mean.
You gonna have to pay
Yeah.
for the
Like,
tolls.
that's just- oh.
like you stepping outside. You
Tolls,
said so.
too.
I just stay inside. I go
No,
grocery
Roy, I
shopping.
can't. Like, I like
Inside.
Roy. I just be like in like a little like just like
I do
if you
too,
want to
and
go
it
like
sound nice. It
Outback
sound
or
nice.
Longhorn, just
It
to get
sounds
something
nice.
to eat.
It
Or,
sounds
like,
nice, but you gotta discipline yourself and say, you know what? I can. Make
I love to
Outback
eat,
at
like,
the house.
yeah.
I can do
And I can
everything
kill
out
it.
at the house. know
You sound like somebody mama talking about it's
I do,
shit
bro, and I had to,
It's
bro,
McDonald's
and I
at the
had-
house.
I had to do that to get good with money management, bro. Because it's like I was eating. I'm not gonna lie. When I was working, I was eating out like every week and maybe cooking like once or twice. Like you know what I'm
That's
saying?
the
a night.
life.
That's
Eating
me.
out like every
Yeah.
night, bro. Like spending like I was calculating. I'm like, bro, I'm spending $400 a month eating out.
I
That could
think
be going towards groceries.
what is okay, Naja? What do you feel like is our like your worst like habit or something that you feel like you shouldn't be buying or like you know what I'm saying, but you do all the time, and you know it's not good for your money management.
I think I buy a lot of food. Like I order out a lot.
And you feel like that's like a big portion of your fund.
Yes, because I order groceries and then
you
I'll order
still-
food.
And you don't cook either, probably.
Not much.
So what are you doing with the food?
Just sitting there.
I'll take the food.
For real. I'll cook sometimes, but I be tired. Like when I
Yes.
come from work, it's late, maybe 12 a.m. I take a
got you.
shower.
Sleep for dinner
Then
at
I
that
have
point.
to take care of the cat.
I
You
got
know,
you.
do
I'm
things
coming
like
out with a cookbook for us. This is because like they need to. I had to force myself, especially because I smoke like quick instant meals.
Yes.
Not too many
Yeah.
steps.
Get on
10
Hello
minutes.
Fresh. You heard
10
about
minutes.
HelloFresh?
Yes, and I heard about HelloFresh too.
Yeah.
And like literally,
Tap
you
into
just be
that.
needing something to go like. Because the
Yes.
dog is the thing with me. Every time I come home, I know I could be coming home like at 4 a.m. like I did last night, very messed up, but he still got to go out. So that is an added task to me, like
Responsibility.
walking through the door every time. So like, oh, child, I can just feel you on that. Like,
Yeah.
not wanting cooking takes a lot of steps, and I don't have a dishwasher. Do y'all have dishwashers?
I got a
No.
dishwasher.
I
and
use
never
the
used
sponge.
I don't
the-
even know.
Yeah,
how
I
to-
use
Washing dishes
wash it.
I
sucks
don't
so
even know.
much.
No, I
hate
just
it.
clean up after you cook. Like
Well,
I,
yeah.
just
I
clean
try
up
to do
after
it
you
while
cook.
I
No,
cook.
Roy.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
Clean
y'all
up
liars.
as you cook.
Stop
I
the
swear I do.
cappery.
I swear I do.
If
As you go, so
if
you're
we're
done.
Cooking, if you throwing down,
Yeah.
there's several dishes,
But
but
I
I
don't
can't.
be-
I'm mixing one. I'm on this stove. I'm on this. I'm on
Like
that,
I said, I just told you.
I don't have time to
can't
wash
cook.
the dishes.
I can't cook. So whatever I'm cooking is some basic.
gotta
I'm
wash
cooking
that pan
salmon. I'm
immediately.
cooking salmon. I'm cooking shrimp.
And
The
just-
salmon in that one pan in the oven. The shrimp in the air fryer.
You
And
got
the
time.
fries or whatever in the other air fryer. That's it. That ain't too
I don't
much.
be having time to wash.
I don't
the
be doing
dishes.
all
Like,
of that.
It just be too much going on. Like
It
I
is
need
a lot.
I need a dishwasher because that's why I would stop wanting to cook. Because I like know that I have to wash the dishes.
I ain't
I
never
would just
used
be
my
like,
dishwasher.
It's therapeutic.
I ain't
The
never-
water
Washing
run,
dishes?
wash,
when
it's
you
all
want to do it
clean.
though. Imagine you tired. And you
I do it
came
all
home
the
from
time.
work.
Even if I'm tired,
Yeah.
after I'm done eating,
Yeah.
wash it
I
there.
don't like dishes being piled up in the sink.
Yeah.
I have
Like,
to
I
hit it
don't
with
like
the
that.
comeback. Like, I have to go eat my food first. I'm sorry. I can't.
I wonder
Yeah.
how your place looks. I
I want to know. I mean, it's clean, but I'm an honest girl. I do it. Like, that's why I like living by myself, because I do what I want to do. Like,
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
you know what I'm
true.
saying? Like, I could just go in when I get it, and it is what it is. Because that's just a lot. That's an added step to cooking. And I'm just
can't.
like,
Yeah.
I can't have it.
So, you guys, with college and everything, and we talked about how we can feel defeated with not having a job directly after graduating. Sarah, I know you're in grad school, and I don't know if that's different for you. Do you feel defeated in any way, or?
So for me, I know when I graduated, my mom was like, you have two options. Get a full-time job or you go back to school. One of those two. I'll support you with those. If you don't, figure it out. And for me, like, I was very confused graduating from Barry. I was like, what do I do with my life? What do I want to do? Because you guys know, like, there's so many things I do, but it's like sometimes I have to be realistic.
Yeah,
What job
facts.
do I want to do? So I was on like a Billboard website and I saw Frost School of Music was like one of the top music schools. And I was like, I could stay in Miami because Miami's like full of the Latin music industry. Like all the record labels are here. So I was like, let me go to grad school. Thank God they accepted me. So I think for me, it's like now being at it's like I've been taught like nobody's handing you anything. Like if you want something, you gotta go look for that. Like my internship right now, I'm at Magnus Media, which is Mark Anthony's entertainment company.
Period.
I've been applying to them since I was a sophomore at Barry. And now, 4 or 5 years later, now I get an internship. So I think for me, it's
Perfect
like,
timing.
yeah, so for me, it's like just keep going. Like hopefully, that's another thing. Like I'm scared now after I graduate. What do I do? Because I need a job.
Yeah.
But I've learned to like keep looking for opportunities. Like be involved on campus. Like I write for the online magazine.
Word.
I have like different campus jobs. It's like put yourself out there. And that's for me. Like I'm trying to make a name for myself, trying to meet people. So that's where I'm at in my life. It's like Barry, I feel like I was just going through the motions, going to class, doing whatever. Okay, got my degree, but I never applied myself. Like I never did any internships.
And that's something they can work on too, because I felt the same way until like the very end. Like, oh, let me actually do, like, you just
I
get so
wasn't
used to the
motivated or
motion, you
told
don't
to
have
do
no
that.
motivation to actually. And I know they try, and that was the same exact way I felt. Like I just didn't, you know what I'm saying? So now when you're out, you have all this energy and all this stuff you want to do, but then you have like to focus it.
That's me right now.
course.
Like at like there's such a world of difference, and not to talk bad about Barry, but is like there's so much opportunity, so many things there that it's like if I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna take advantage of every
And
single
do it.
thing
That's-
and do
that's
everything,
smart.
and that's just my mindset now.
Do you think it's because it's much bigger?
That too, yeah.
Because Barry is small.
I know, but I feel
It's
like
the
but-
zombie
It's
land.
cute.
yeah, but some of the
But it's-
resource, it's like help some of your students out. Like I love the comm department, it's cool, but I feel like there's certain
Yeah,
things
they
like
don't help.
I didn't
Yeah, that's
like
true.
I didn't see the
Resources,
importance of
yeah.
an internship ever until I left. And my mom was like, "Well, did you ever do internships when you were undergrad?" I was like, "No." She was like, "What were you doing?"
I had
I
an
did like 2 or
internship, but-
3.
I didn't do anything. I was part of clubs, but like now that I'm at I'm like, nah, let me start doing stuff. Because at the end of the day, you can go to school, but unless you have experience in your field, a lot of people ignore that
And
degree.
yeah, networking, and in Miami
Yes.
especially, it's all about who you know. It's all about
No, I feel.
face.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you're good. I'm
Oh, my bad. No, I feel like just like shoot. I feel like the professors at Barry just figuring it out too. Just like we still figuring it out,
Honestly.
to be honest, because it's
Absolutely.
like no, because it's like to be honest, nobody was like, oh yeah, I want to be a professor. I'm gonna go to school so I can be a professor, or it's just like. Nah, I got a degree in this, and I went to school for 4 extra years, so I qualified to be a professor. So, and this school's hiring, so let me do that, because it's like I feel like they don't necessarily like take it as serious. Probably because some of us didn't take it as serious, but it's like I feel like they just go through the motions too, just like hand out work, turn in the work.
I want to check
Some of
like
them,
that.
yeah.
Like, hey, here's an opportunity. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like, I won't lie and say they never sent me opportunities, because it's like I've graduated. The head of departments reached out to me and sent me something. One of the managers in the media centers reached out and sent me some work and stuff like that. So I won't say like in that aspect, but it's just like as far as like job wise, like kind of like promise. I won't say like they promised jobs, but like it was like, oh yeah, we can get you in here and put in the word and have you there
definitely.
and this like that, and it's like graduating is like nah, that didn't happen.
Yeah, like I feel like there are some professors who are very motivating too. Like Lopi's, like she was always for me going to him. She's like, do this, do that, do that. And like, thank God I ended up getting in. But like, I feel too, like the professors, they're great, but it's like, are they in the fields that I want? Not really.
Yeah.
Specific is definitely key to that.
Yeah. What advice would you give incoming freshmen
At Barry or
coming
in
to
general?
college?
Oh.
I literally went,
Especially in a different state. Aren't we from, you're from Chicago.
DC.
So, but you're from Tampa.
Yeah, I'm
Tampa?
from here. I'm from Florida. I'm from St. Pete.
But it was still,
But it's
you
still a
drove.
different-
It was an adjustment to like.
I mean,
you know,
kind of not.
it's
really.
not your state school though.
I mean, yeah, nah, not
City
really.
school.
Well, it is my state school.
Oh well, like city
Yeah,
school.
city
You-
school. Nah.
Child, state and city. Why birth gotta start?
Nah,
with the
I
same
mean,
sound?
I would say like my advice for incoming freshmen. I would say first, I would tell anybody, you don't have to go to college because it's not gonna guarantee you a job. And you're gonna spend 40,000, 50,000, get yourself in debt. When really you can take all the money that you're gonna get from graduating and go online, go on YouTube and look up whatever you're interested in. Find somebody selling a course or offering a mentorship, or reach out to them and pay them and buy their course and really learn everything that you really specifically want to learn. Because when you go to college, and especially like small private schools, they try to get you in these classes where it's not worth no credits. So towards the end, you playing catch up because they playing with you in the beginning, and they wasting your time. I would say figure out really what you want to do. If you really need to go, if you don't have to go, pay for a course, find a mentor, pay them to teach you what you know, to get you in the doors around the right people, things like that. Get your credit right. Definitely. If I knew about credit,
your credit is important.
If my freshman year, if I knew about credit and what I could do with it and how I would have made so much money.
Tame the dragon.
All of the people, I would have made so much money with credit. Definitely that. Get your credit right.
Y'all are scaring these babies.
No,
Very
I'm not.
important.
No, y'all are scaring them.
No one told me about
but
credit.
they're babies.
No.
Look at Naja, look at it. We were 17, 18, and look at where we are now. Look how old we are now.
But look how. But
And
imagine where we could be if we was on top of the
No,
ball.
no, I won't go back. I won't go back. I
Imagine
think
where we
that
could've been.
I think
Do you
the point
regret?
of school.
Do you regret going?
No, I don't regret going because it's definitely an experience. Like if I didn't go, like I said, I would have been at home. You know what I'm saying? Just chilling with the homies.
Or you don't know where you would have been.
No, I would have been home. I know I would have been home, chilling with the homies, hanging out with my girlfriend. Probably not focused. Probably not. You know what I'm saying? Staying at my mama's house, getting woke up 6 o'clock in the morning to go do something that I don't want to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Working at Red Lobster. Like, no.
I feel that.
Going to the local SPC college, I'm good. Hanging with my home, like, you know what I'm saying? Same pattern.
I think it was like I think I respect you saying you don't regret it, but you see another option for it.
Yeah, like
that is real reflection right there.
Yeah, like I don't
and
regret
that's
it.
the maturity.
Because I met a lot of people, bro. Made a lot of connections. Did things. Got to go on yachts. Got to go on trips.
Yeah.
Got to go. You know what I'm saying? So like, just opportunities, just being out here. I don't think I would have got that if I would have stayed back home.
I think it just comes with maturity, like learning everything. Like maturity is key. I feel like, and that's why I'm saying at that age, it's just not possible, like to get that level of maturity to really have things so figured out. Mm-hmm. So I say go to college and be innocent. Soak up all that money. Soak it all up. Like literally
Try to get some scholarships.
Go just
you ain't got no scholarships, don't go.
Homework.
If you need if you don't know what you want to do, go to college.
If it ain't
you
fully
know what you
paid
want to
for,
do, go to college.
Because you
That's
can
a
come
time.
undecided.
And
That
it's
was me.
It's a time for you to figure yourself out and also prepare yourself. But it's also just a time to say, I don't need this pressure right now.
Mm-hmm.
I've been putting myself in these situations from middle school to high school. All these schools, we're in school all day for every day. Like, it's insane. Yeah. So this is a more relaxed, you do things in your time. It's a more swaggier way to do things. And I feel like college can really be an easy breeze for you, 4 years or however long, for you to chill and really just enjoy life. I regret not enjoying and having as much fun because now I was thinking those were like big stressors, and now I see what big stressors are really about and what real responsibility is about. So enjoy not having that. Just take all that in. Apply yourself and just have fun, but also just think in the back of my mind, like, I'm really privileged right now.
Yeah.
Like really, really privileged.
Definitely.
Because not everybody gets to go to college.
Exactly.
So if your parents are helping you, like I was in RA and I would see these incoming freshmen skipping class, just going out to the clubs. It's like, you're here to learn. You're here to go to class.
Right.
And like, if
It's
you're
a
going to
lot that
go
goes
out,
in it.
do your work. Like
Do
your
both,
parents are helping
for
you
sure.
be here.
Because that's just such a huge, and it's like, we did whatever we want. Like we
Yeah,
did
I remember
whatever
my
we
freshman
wanted.
year.
Yeah,
Every
no, we
year
did.
we
It
did
was
whatever we wanted.
so
Like
fun.
that's what life is about. And I think it's such a like, you know, fun milestone. So just go in with that positive mindset of like, I'm here. I'm like, this is a privilege to be here. Let's have some fun. Because now I'm telling you, we could go out and have fun tomorrow, tonight, but still wake up like, oh, this is another thing. Oh, this is leaking. Oh, my wall is coming up. Oh, this is happening. You know, my car want to fight. So it's always like fun and not fun being an adult.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys. Well, we're going to take a little break. That's the first part of our episode, Life After College, and we'll be right back. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Queen Naja, and we are back on All Facts. Okay, we just took a little quick break, but let's get right back into it. So we talked about college. We talked about life after college, our adulthood, you know, being young adults. So we're also in Miami. Do you think that you will stay in Miami? Do you think that Miami is the city for you, or do you plan on moving?
Well, for me, I'm always torn between this because my family is all in DC and me and my family are very, very close and I miss them all the time. But they know the dreams and goals that I have is in Miami. So hopefully, crossing my fingers, praying if I can get a job after graduation, hopefully stay in Miami. But then if not, maybe DC. But they're the only attachment I have to DC is my family. So that's how I feel like whether I want to stay or not. And they're not willing to move here either. So
Yeah.
They're like, we ain't doing that.
Wouldn't that be so much easier? I say that all the
Just
time.
come to Miami.
Because I have
Nobody
the
wants
same
to
thing with
come.
my family too. I just like, they're the only reason I'm really connected to Chicago, plus just my love for it. But I definitely love being in Miami just because I feel like I'm one of one here versus in other places. It's just like, you know, there's a lot of people similar to you. But Miami, I feel like I'm one of one. So I do want to stay for a bit and see where things go.
Yeah.
And then wherever that takes us, then we just got to go.
True. Yeah, same. See where it go, and then we'll take it from there.
Child, with this rent, where we gonna go?
exactly. Like DC,
Inflation.
the minimum wage is so much more than here. Like for me,
It
in
is.
DC, I feel like
Yeah.
I live nice, but here in
Oh,
Miami,
you-
it's like,
the
bro.
state of
Hey.
living is much better. Like in terms of finances, a lot of Miami it's hard. Like
You see,
It's
they
rough.
just dropped. They just passed that thing for Bank of America, the loans, no down payments for Black people and Latino Hispanics.
I ain't
They
see that
Yeah,
yet.
I
y'all
hear
ain't
about
see
that.
Yeah, y'all need to look at that.
Send me the link.
what they
bro.
trying to do? I don't want
pretty
another
much,
loan.
Pretty much, no, but it's you
Leave
can
me
use
alone.
that, bro. Look, you can use that to not even like you could use that, buy a property, put a down payment,
Yeah.
like I was saying, the whole non-credit thing, and then make that an Airbnb to pay it off, or
I
just
see what you're saying. Just use it for
you
your
know what I'm saying,
advantage. Yeah.
just you know what I'm saying, pay it off yourself.
Yeah.
To do it like that, but you would have a house in Miami if you want to stay here with no down payment, no,
Yeah.
you know, and they
Because
not.
that would be the only reason I would leave is because of the just the house, like, you know, the high everything is like for a 1-bedroom or just however it is in terms of prices right now. Like, it's definitely the only thing that would be like, are you thinking logically? Do you have?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but everything is going up everywhere because, like, back home where I'm from, like St. Pete, Tampa, they doing a lot of gentrification, putting up a lot of condos, luxury apartments. So it's about the same. Like, people back home telling me, like, yeah, bro, I'm pretty much paying like 18, 20. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm paying that here just, you know what I'm saying?
Oh
I
my
guess
goodness.
South Houston, I hear a lot about like the people
Yeah,
moving down
everybody
to
saying
there.
Texas, yeah,
Texas
Atlanta.
is cheap.
Houston
and
is
Georgia's
nice.
cheap.
I went to
Yeah.
Houston for the first time in the summer. It was very nice, but I think that I would probably only live there if I start my whole family. Like if
Yeah.
I was to start a family and settle down, I definitely want to move to another state. I wouldn't want to stay in Miami.
Miami is too fast.
It is.
it's over
You gotta
too
keep
fast.
up.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
It's
it
cute.
is.
Like, it would be cute if I did raise like a family here, just because it's so bougie, like the
Yeah.
private schooling, like all the cars. My friend is the teacher. All the cars she said in like the pickup line, crazy sick cars, like So that is like so aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah, of
like
course.
but it's
Yeah.
like that's too fast.
Yeah. And when people come to the hotel, the guest or whatever, they're like, where's the next party? What's popping tonight? Do y'all think that, are you guys tired of partying?
I'm
Yeah.
kind of getting it tired. Like, I had to say no to a lot of my friends. Like, every weekend there's like people who want to do stuff, and I'm getting to that part of my body. It's like, I can't do it anymore. And then talking about money, Ubers, like, I don't drive. I metro everywhere, and not everybody wants to pick me up because they don't live where I live. So it's like, I can't really afford to go out like I used to, even though I went out last night. But
Same girl.
even though I went out last night, but like my energy is like decreasing.
Oh, y'all need to get it together. We young tenderonis, okay? I know we hard. It's hard out here after college, but we are young. I'm sorry. I didn't used to like it before, but now it's kind of just like, I feel like in Miami, like it's your face value.
Yeah.
And I feel like I also like the way I present myself. So I kind of like going out aesthetic, like for some aesthetic stuff. Like we don't always have to go. I mean, everything is expensive, but I do just like going to a nice like little lounge or like a
that's
little
cute.
cafeteria. Like, I don't, anything for me is a moment here in Miami. And so clubbing and partying, it's a vibe. Like,
Yeah.
especially when stuff be so hard, I'm kind of into it. Like, let's go get drunk. Like, let's go drink.
I can't relate. Y'all lit. I don't know. I
lit.
ain't been to a party. I ain't been to the club in about 2-3 years,
Yo,
bro.
what?
Like
Nah.
since the pandemic for real. I ain't gonna lie. Since 2-3 years. Probably like
3 months ago.
Probably like 10 months, almost a year, coming up on the year. But it's like I don't enjoy clubs. I don't enjoy like a party. You know what I'm saying? Like at somebody's house. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy that. I'll go to that. I'll
They
do
always
that.
get shut down.
Yeah.
Like, what happened to
When I
kickbacks?
used
Like,
to
I'm
go,
talking,
they
that's
would
what I mean,
shut
like
down.
a kickback.
What
but
happened
like,
to kickbacks
like
anymore?
I'm talking about like 12, 15, 20
Yeah,
people or
but
something
people
like
don't do
that.
that.
Yeah, nah, like after the pandemic, and it's like clubs is OD because it's like you finna pay $30, $40 to get in. You gonna buy a drink, $20.
Guys.
Yeah, I would say girls be getting.
Well, yeah,
Oh, no.
girls,
For
yeah.
guys, for
Depending
guys,
where we
it's
go.
hard out
Yeah.
here. So
Yeah,
I
you gonna
understand
pay
Roy
$20 for a
completely.
drink,
And when
and
I say
then-
I'm going out, it's to the gay club, so I'm getting cheap. If I was Roy in Roy's predicament, my ass would be staying at home too.
Yeah, and
when
it's like-
they be wanting me to pay $40 for a strip club, when I'm gonna get a stripper? Like,
Yeah, bro, no.
Take my money.
Then you gotta get a section,
Yes.
pay
Yeah.
$200+ for this bottle that you could have paid $40 for at the corner store. You finna be listening to the same music you could have been, and then you just finna be smoking, staring, looking around, looking
So,
at people.
right.
Like that's stupid to me. I'm
What do you
over
do
that.
for fun then? Because I think that's what,
Bro.
like,
Yeah, what do
how
you
do we
do?
manage the fun and the
How do you
this
balance
life?
it?
Yeah.
Bro,
What do you find to
what
do?
I've come to realize is if you really want to get to where you need to go, you gotta say fuck the fun, bruh, and just
F the
really
fun.
and just buckle down on what
Period.
you and really just get to the bag because it's like
Yeah.
the fun. The really what I realize is the friends you hanging around with, they not teaching you. You're not talking to them every day about how to get some money or get into the bag or an idea for a business on the product you can sell and create. Then them really not your real friends, and that's what I realized just like 2 months ago.
Drop the bomb.
When I met this influencer, she's like, bro, you need to change your friends. If your friends not trying to go out to conferences with you, pay up money to go to conferences and network and meet people to get ideas for businesses, then they not your friends. You don't need to be hanging around with them.
Period.
So I don't go places like that TikTok reel. I don't go a lot of places unless I'm making money. And if I'm at that place, I've either made money there or I'm intending on making money. Like that's literally me. Like I said, I'll be at the crib editing if I'm not at a shoot or out networking at a conference. Like
So
the
you
club,
do what? Something makes you happy though. What puts a smile on your face?
Like, what do you go to the
getting
beach?
money. I don't go
Do
to the
you-
beach. I go.
What TV show? Like something.
Bro, I don't
Play the game?
I don't watch. I mean,
2K?
I don't really play the game like that. I don't watch TV like that. I mean, I was watching this show recently, like called The Boys, but other than that, I don't watch TV. The TV not on. You come to my house, the game not on. I'm not playing the
Read?
game. I read.
That's
I
fun.
go to the gym.
Okay.
Okay.
See, I like
Like,
that.
The
Yeah,
gym.
I go
but
to
you
the-
just found different things that are fun, like to make fun.
Yeah, I wouldn't
You know what I'm
necessarily. I
saying?
go to the thrift store. I wouldn't necessarily say it's fun. It's
They
just
be having some
regular.
cute style.
This is from the thrift store, actually.
Yeah,
Okay.
fact.
Yeah.
These pants from the
Literally,
thrift store.
I have
This
just
whole
my whole
fit from the
outfit.
thrift store. Like
My
this
entire
shirt,
outfit, yeah.
the pants. Like you feel me? But I,
I
don't
think
be.
in the lifestyle, like you have to do what's like your focus and all that, and like what's best for you. Because like for me, I have to go out for like the life and the job that I want.
Yeah.
And every time that I'm like looking at a venue, like I don't even look at places no more regularly. Every time I look at it, I'm like, what can I do here? What is this space here? Or that? You know what I'm saying? But also just being in nightlife and being on like the drag scene, I have to go out. I have to like put myself out there. So I've kind of just gotten used to like, okay, what's next? Like I kind of like this ride that we're on. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So it just depends on what lane you're going into. Because them party promoters, they get that bag too, but they are out every
Yeah.
night. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
I could imagine like I'm just on like a 1 day a weekend versus Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday strip. Like Casamigos out, that would be a lot.
Yeah.
That would be a lot.
Yeah, nah, bro. I don't be doing the clubs. Bro.
When do you go out, Naja? Because I don't see you go out that much.
The last time I went out was with Sarah, I think.
That was maybe earlier this year, probably May.
I
April,
think.
'cause
And
I
your-
think I was wrapping up my semester, and I was like, okay, like I have the energy now. To
I think
Your
so.
birthday?
something.
You didn't
What
go
I,
out?
oh, I went to the Versace mansion.
And that's,
But that's not like going out. You
yeah,
mean partying,
no.
right?
Yeah.
By the time we were in
Sarah.
Wynwood, because I personally
went
only
to
like
Wynwood.
Wynwood a lot.
Yeah. I understand. I see that. When was fun? That's interesting.
It had
It
its
be
ups and
busy.
downs.
I used to go out every week.
And
every
I know, girl.
day.
Yeah.
I was
I know.
That was me at Barry.
Yeah.
I was lit. So that's why I asked y'all, like, are y'all tired of partying? Because I feel like I'm a little tired.
I mean, I do feel like I
tired.
am pushing myself when I like had a long day and still trying to go out. I
Yeah.
do feel myself like, why you don't sit down? Like, go take some medicine, go drink your tea, go drink your vitamins, like, and chill with your dog. I do be feeling like I am doing too much, and I just feel like I'm pushing, like, running off. Just stuff. So I don't think that's the healthiest, and I'm trying to do better. I think that's another thing, like after college, worrying about your health and just maintaining that, like, yo, I have to keep control of this and like make sure I'm eating properly, make sure I'm drinking
Yeah.
everything rightly, like, and notice everything that's going on. Y'all got health care?
My mom. I'm still
I'm
with
on
my
my
mom. But when I go to
dad's.
DC,
Plan, yeah.
yeah.
Y'all, that's not.
Like I gotta wait till I go to DC
That's
to do all my
I'm on
appointments.
Girl,
mom's
yeah, but it ain't on my parents.
You got an adult insurance.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, dang, you gotta pay for health. I need to move to Canada.
Yeah. You gotta
Honestly.
pay for all that. If you want them to see you, you gotta pay for that. You
I think
gotta-
the worst bill that I have though, and I hate it, is my car insurance bill. That one, I
don't
personally
do
feel
that.
like, Roy, don't.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. My
Don't.
mom pay for that. I'm gonna keep it a
It's
buck.
and I think that
She
they
pay for
should
that.
too. I
She
think
pay for that.
that's the one bill that I recently just garnered, and I was like, oh.
But
this
no,
is-
she got to because the car in her name. But it's my. I bought the car.
I
It's just
am
in her
over
name.
it.
I just had it for.
That
me,
one
so.
took me over. That one and the phone bill. I was like, this is.
It's
Oh,
just
nah.
too much.
That's
My
really
mom still pays
adulting,
my
bro.
phone bill.
My phone bill $60 Metro.
Mine's is like
Yo.
one.
Mine is one. It's like 134.
45.
Nope.
It's
Better switch to
T-Mobile
Metro,
is
dog.
fake. It's
Mine's
better
is
switch to
T-Mobile
Metro.
too.
T-Mobile is a
And I got
gutter.
the Wi-Fi. You got the
Girl.
Wi-Fi?
Y'all
Oh
better
no,
switch
I
to
got
Metro.
Xfinity Wi-Fi, and I don't know how I'm feeling about them right
I
now.
have Verizon. Oh no, T-Mobile. I don't even know. My mom pays for it. I don't even know. See,
See,
I
y'all
don't
better
even
switch
know.
to Metro. $60 a month.
I did hear about Metro.
I just might.
And,
I was
that's
just-
T-Mobile basically Metro.
Yeah, I
That's
was just trying to.
$60.
I was just trying to stay like in the same lane, cause like I just be making things easier, and like when you do something right when you're adulting, even when you pay for it, and you're like that felt right though. Like I'm
Yeah.
okay with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I be feeling. Like it felt right, but it's just all a ripoff. Like this is really crazy.
It is.
It is.
That's why I say you gotta utilize credit.
You lie.
Do you guys feel like you've had a good amount of support from your family through all this?
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
Or your friends? Do you feel like they've supported you?
I feel like, okay, it's hard because I feel like this is an issue that I'm trying not to feel entitled to help from my family, but in a way it's kind of like I'm here because of y'all, and then two, like I'm still your kid, like I'm still you whatever, like
Of
you
course.
should I think they personally should me personally, send me money every month. Just like, oh, here you go.
That's how I'm
just thinking of
feeling.
you. Boom. Just da 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 da. Boom. Hey, this is whatever you want to spend it on here because of my circumstance.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
100 here and there.
Oh, that would just simply knock out a
At
bill,
least.
and it would be none. And you don't have to know my business. You don't have to
At
know what
least.
bill. You don't have to know what I'm doing. You could just say, "I see you. I see you." Because my siblings at home, they're getting what I would kill for. I would kill for all of the money versus what they're getting every day. You know what I'm saying? Which they deserve it. They're still in the house, but like a regular day for them, they're getting damn near $800 in a regular day for a kid. I mean, just think about all the stuff they go past the McDonald's, get the McDonald's, the dinner, the prep, the this, that, and they order stuff offline. Like they can do whatever you want, and it's like for me, I would just take that and just pay for bills. So I am at a place of like I don't feel like I am getting a lot of help because it kind of be like when some on me, it's like they look right back at you, but they do. If it's like I'm down here like that, they be like. I always know I'm never gonna fall because they'll be there.
Yeah, no, I don't be reaching out to my parents for money like that. I don't think I don't have to like, but it's like I feel like they should at least be like, hey,
exactly,
exactly,
make
the effort
nice
because you hate to ask because you already know like you put them in your business as soon as you ask.
Yeah, why you need
as
that?
soon as you ask.
I thought you had it.
Yeah. Oh, you ain't. My dad's just like sending everything. He just sent jobs and sends everything every 5 minutes. It's not he in my business. You know what I'm saying? When I didn't even have to tell you nothing, dog. If I didn't, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I really do hate asking too. It's just like,
yeah, no, I don't ask. I ain't never asked. This whole year I ain't never asked. I just don't want to. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
For me, I have a single mom, so like that's my mom and my dad, and she helps me when she can. Like I don't ask her for money, but sometimes if she looks at my bank account, she's like, "Whoa, like, let me send you something." And oftentimes I always send it back because I don't want her to think I'm relying on her, but she understands like if I really need money, she's like, "I'm gonna help you out," because she's like, "I know you're a teaching assistant. I know you have 2 other jobs. I know you have an internship. You're in school." She's like, "Let me help you out too."
See the circumstances and help because it's like. You know, but I think like I still feel like there's something we have to discuss or the world needs to just come to understanding of like you can just birth a living being and then just be like to me there needs to be something figured out with that situation where it's just like okay he's happen. Here and now a person it's just my life now like I'm sorry I don't think that's fair. Yes, I do hold you accountable. You should pay for everything because I didn't say, oh, let me out, I didn't do this, I didn't write that up. Chris wasn't in there saying, you know what I'm saying? I personally feel like
you shouldn't have kids till you got your stuff together.
Till I can be able to be like that because I just don't think it's fair for us sometimes. See, you see how you feel like you like I always just feel like I need to get them like I don't even want to ask. I don't ask. I'll just suffer through it just because I feel like I don't even want to go down that road when it's like no. You the one who had me. Like, but then I feel so entitled, like a little asshole.
Yeah, it's like I don't feel that way towards my mom. That's just like I'll work for this. Yeah. That's his relationship with my mom. Like, always
I like my parents too. I'm just like, this y'all, B. I'm y'all, B.
Exactly. Okay, y'all. Well, we're on the last 10 minutes of the show, so let's play a little game. This is called Fact or Fiction. Okay, so basically, I'm gonna say a statement, and then you just say fact or fiction. You can say why if you want. Doesn't matter. Okay. So the first statement is, college is a scam.
Fact.
Fiction, I said.
That's fact. College is a scam.
Well,
I'm gonna tell you.
I think it depends on the person.
I'm gonna tell you why college is a scam.
Well,
right now.
Scam is scam.
What? College
maybe scam isn't the word, but college is
college is a scam because they got a contract with the people who write the books and provide McGraw-Hill or whatever. They got contracts with them, and it's like, who's finna just go out and buy a McGraw-Hill book unless you're in school? So let's get them to go to college so they can buy the books. We supplying you with the students. It's a two-way. We meet each other halfway.
Right.
And then we get the government, okay, they need loans. Let's give them some loans. We ain't gonna give them a loan to go start their own business or to go and do this and whatever and invest in themselves. But we're gonna get them a loan to go to college. And we also gonna put interest on that loan and make it crazy. And then on top of that, it's like, They make you take these classes not specific to your major. It's a scam, and it's
And you
like
gotta buy books too.
Yeah,
So you
and you
keep
gotta buy
racking up
books
prices
that
you're
when
not
you get
finna
there.
use.
Or find it for free online. There's some websites.
Yeah, there
and
is.
there's Chegg.
Yeah. And it's like
And there's borrowing
love
too.
Chegg.
They need to get better with that.
it's like it's a scam.
I agree with everything you're saying, bro. I feel like this system is so well planned and like just planned and thought out. They really getting over on us. Absolutely.
From
But
high
I think
school
you
all
have
the
to
way.
think about who it was made for. It was made for the white folks who got that money. So you motherfuckers can do that. But now that we trying to come in, minorities, we trying to come in with like what we have, it's gonna be difficult for us. If we had that same lane playing field, it probably wouldn't the same. Jason paid, let me not. But like that man, his mama just paid, like his balance was crazy. When I heard his balance, I was like, and it was just nothing. It was nothing. Like it was nothing. Oh yeah, we're gonna pay. I'm sending the check. So that's why I look at it like, it is a scam, but it is something that I think is much of a privilege and an experience that everybody should go through.
Yeah.
Even if they don't, if you go through and fuck off your 4 years, at least if you had went and said I went to a college party. I got this tattoo literally just to say, like, just for that college experience to just cap it off. I think it's something worth living and like
Yeah.
worthwhile.
I think it just depends where you go and
But
what
that's
you
still
do
a
with your
scam,
time
though.
there.
So if it's worthwhile,
So life is a scam, fact or fiction? Facts. Facts.
it's a scam. I
Mega
agree with
facts.
that. I agree with that.
Facts.
Literally.
Okay. Did you want to say anything, Sarah?
Oh, no, I think I said it.
Okay. Freshman 15 is real.
Real.
Facts. Fendi.
Fact.
Fendi facts.
That's fact.
Did you gain weight when you came?
I don't remember.
You were
Oh, well,
dancing.
actually,
Were you dancing? though? 'Cause
Actually,
you were-
when I first came, I was skinnier, and I think I did gain pounds my junior
That's
year.
fact.
Because I used to be skinnier than this. So I mean,
girl, I
I
was
don't know.
huge.
Because of cat food, like when you go the first time, it's like, oh yeah, it's a buffet.
Yeah.
Then you eat, and then it keeps
And
adding
then-
on.
Yeah.
And it's also
Especially
like
if you ain't going to the gym.
it gets unhealthy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't going to the gym, and the depression because I was homesick. Like that is real. That first few months of so I was just eating, and you stack your
Yeah.
room with some
With
snacks and
Yeah.
groceries,
and honey
and you're
buns
eating
and chips.
and Uber Eats. You're eating.
Yeah.
That was the hard. I had gained. I was 275 pounds
No.
at the end of my freshman year.
Really?
Yes.
You look good.
I'm like literally 100 pounds lighter. But I remember just eat. That's how like yeah. Y'all remember? Y'all see
I
me? I don't
don't.
look like that now.
Oh, no, I mean, I remember
know.
you was bigger. You said 275
I
pounds?
was 275.
I don't know about that. Dang, I didn't know you
I
that
could have
big.
never.
It all looks like, cause like I don't feel like I'm 175 now, but I'm 175 now, and I don't even see that. But yeah, it was like I didn't notice it, I didn't pick up on it, but I was, and then they told me I had high blood pressure and
Oh,
like
dang.
like everything, and this was the literally end of freshman year.
Dang, you got high blood pressure
Wow.
at night.
And this was from eating at Berry. I was not eating at Berry, but I feel like just that lifestyle of that freshman year. Yeah, girl, that 15 is real.
I
30 or
definitely gained
75.
my 15, maybe 30. I was like, what, 115 when I came to school. I was so small. And then I ate, and then I went to the gym, got my grown woman weight.
Period. The gym really helps out. The gym, I love
Yeah,
that.
I
Was
like
the,
it. It was
that
just
being
too
on
small,
campus.
though.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
they would have
it
made
is
that
small.
bigger, we would have really been in there.
Yeah,
Because that's a lot of
everybody all
time
in
reasons
there.
people was like, oh, I don't want to
I
go.
like to go at
like
night.
this and-
Oh, I go
When you
early
go
in the
at night,
morning.
it's
Yeah,
no one
morning
there
time.
for real.
Go
I
early
like
in the morning.
when
Yeah,
the
in the
sun
morning,
is still
yeah.
a little down and do it. You
Yeah.
just
6 o'clock.
boom, boom, boom,
Yeah, it
boom,
is.
boom.
Okay, Sarah, this one is for you. Well, anyone can answer it, but okay, so RAs are regular college students just like everyone else, and they don't care about what you do.
Go back, repeat that. Sorry.
RAs, if you guys don't know, those are resident assistants. Those are like the people in the hall that kind of watch over the students or whatever. So RAs are regular college students like everyone else, and they don't care about what you do.
I would say that's a fact. Like, there were many instances where I'd be going out and about my day, my resident would be like, there's Sarah, there's Sarah. I don't care what you're doing. For me, like I think some people have a bad view on RAs. It's like, if you do something in my face, you're expecting me to do my job. But if you do something that is in your room I have no idea about, I don't care what you do. And I think that's a misconception about RAs. Like, they hate us
Yeah.
and they think we're the police. It's like, no, like we're doing our job, but just don't do it in my face.
Yeah.
I don't care what you're doing, but
I feel like it depends on the school or depend on the person really, because like, they are regular people. They don't. I know if I was already, I would not care.
Facts.
Yeah.
If somebody locked that stuff out their room, I'd probably be mad.
Like-
probably wouldn't wake up. But like, I know it just like it depend on the person in the school and like their rules. I know I've been to FIU. They RAs do not play that. They will knock on your door. They will be counting how many guests you got. You got to sign in. Like
Yeah.
they strict. They do not play like.
it just, and if you're on duty, like there are times if I'm not on duty, I really don't care. But if I am, you're making me do my job. But I just think RAs at Barry, it's like they had to do so much more work that when I'm at UM, like I work in housing at UM as a programming assistant, and a lot of the RAs there don't do everything we do, and they're complaining. I'm like, y'all don't do much.
Yeah, because I see y'all RAs, y'all really do. Y'all do a lot.
Thank
And
you.
it-
And I
Yeah,
wish
y'all
people
do.
noticed that. Like it
I
takes a
think-
mental toll. Like
Yeah,
I
hell
became very like
It would never cross my
anxious.
mind to be like that RAs. That's not something I would
Yeah.
think.
I did think
I would-
that when I was a freshman.
When I was a freshman,
maybe.
yeah.
Really?
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought
I think I
that.
had class with him, or something about him. I was just like, oh, he's cool. Because I had class with him.
we're
But
normal
yeah,
human
yeah.
beings. We're-
No,
like
no.
that's the
But
point.
listen, everybody know when you give anybody authority, it becomes a situation of just like you have authority and you can take advantage of it. So I think we just be like on, especially coming from high schools and stuff where we're constantly just told what to do. We be like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying? Just skeptical. But when we see you in your true state and we're like, oh, she's so cool. I love her. Like, oh, I love
Yeah,
my
like,
RA.
she was at the party last
Yeah, like, she
night.
was-
That
Yeah.
happened to me
Yeah.
one time. I was like, you ain't see me there. But
Like
it's all
that.
about
Yeah.
keeping you guys
Yeah.
safe. Like people
No,
don't
for
realize
sure.
things happen. RAs are here to keep you safe. Like you never know
Y'all, it's
what
something I'm
things
gonna tell
can
y'all
happen.
about once this thing we stop. Cause I really want your take on it too, cause you're RA. Crazy. Like you are right. Safety is very serious.
Yeah, and people
Yeah.
think we're
That is
just
a
being
lot.
ops. It's like I'm doing this for a reason because you don't know where this could lead, and then who gets fired at the end of the day? The RA for not doing their job.
Yeah, and also I
got
say
fired.
if you most things you kids is trying to do is smoke, girl, just go get a car. Just get a car.
Or go outside the gate.
No, that's ghetto. If you should not be smoking in college, and stand on dorm if you don't have a car. Cause there's no reason. I just think the standing on the corner is a little ghetto. Just go find your
Yeah.
friend car. Like it's literally just go have mess in your car, and you go in the building and you spray and you walk in. It's no, you keep all the mess in your car, keep everything in your car, and that's your business. Like you ain't even gotta worry about all that. Cause that's what people be most scared of, and that's why they be
Yeah,
doing
and then
stuff
the
and
walls are
paranoid as
thin.
fuck. They be paranoid with like super
Yeah.
paranoid with that.
Okay, let's get a little bit explicit. Okay, so all college students have had sex with their roommate in the room.
With their roommate. Oh, yeah.
Facts.
Fact.
Fendi fact.
Fact or
And I ain't
fiction?
saying that because I did it. I'm saying that because it happened to me. I'm on
No
the
comment.
receiving end of that. And I will say, thank you for saying this question. Being on the receiving end, you thought like it was honestly felt like watching your parents have sex.
Terrible.
That's how intimate you are. The room is this big, bro. When I
You
say
might have a wall,
water,
you might not
water
separate.
sounds like legit, like
Wait, what?
water sounds like waterworks. Like I'm just trying to sleep, and it's just waterworks, like full on.
Whole
That
bunch
was
of
the worst
smacking
experience
and
of hot, just
a whole bunch of
hotness and breath and just nasty, and you smell like it smells like death. You just know like nasty shit is going on over there. I hated that. That was my freshman year too, and I'm pro. Like I wouldn't want to stop him because I wouldn't want to be like say something because like I get his college. The only thing it would just be like, bro, this is mad uncomfortable. Could I get like a heads up so I could go somewhere? 'Cause, like,
Of course.
I just like the water sounds did it for me. This happened to me multiple times, several occasions. This was my life because that was his girl. It was cool. He didn't ask, which was rude, but that was
Did
his
she
girl.
know you were in there? Could she see
Yeah,
you in
she
there?
knew- she knew.
Nah, that's
She knew I was
so
there.
disgusting, inappropriate.
They don't
But
care.
No,
it was she couldn't help herself.
But knowing you were in
She
there, at
couldn't
least
help
put, like,
herself.
a
And now that I am gonna say, like being a little girl, being with your man, you be girl, I'll give up. You're about to get it busting. So it's like I understand how I'm not hating
Yeah.
on them. I just wish I wasn't there because that happened a lot, and it was girl.
Did you ever like walk out? Did they ever tell you to like leave?
No. I had to. Oh, that's the only thing. I had to like be confined to my bed.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't go nowhere. I couldn't do nothing. If you get to,
Where was your dorm? Wait,
Nah,
where was it?
and wait till I tell y'all what dorm I was in. Y'all,
Brown?
I was
Sage?
in Sage.
Okay,
so there's
okay,
no.
of course,
If you're by
of
the
course.
bathroom, I'm done. He was by the bathroom.
Ah.
He had to tell me. He
I'd
had
have
to,
threw a shoe
the
over there or
bathroom was
something.
on his side. Like I'm coming over.
I'd have made a whole bunch of noise. I would have
I
started
would
rattling
do that.
and
That
stuff.
shit ain't work.
Oh my
Oh,
I
god.
would do that.
I'd
They
be like,
were
"Ah."
mid, and I don't know. I'm like, I like sex. So I'm proud of him. Like, he was going long times. Like, I had to lay in that bed for a long time. It's a part of me that want to be mad, but then the other part is just like, y'all was having fun. Like, y'all really did y'all big one. And I was happy for, like, he was raw. He was raw, y'all. That was raw. But that was a really hard situation to be in. But it is fact. People be doing that.
Yeah, like I was in RA too, and like I know I was in Brown for a majority of my time. My bed would be near the wall because I have a thing with windows and doors. Like my bed cannot be near the window because
Okay.
people be doing random stuff, walking around, and on the side I would always hear the girl next to me banging, that bed shaking, and I would get so mad at her. I'm like, let me let it go. And there was times I'm like, hey, can you lower it down? She's like, yeah, I'll lower it down. And she's still banging on the wall, and I'm like, come on now, like move the bed or like I want to
Yeah.
sleep. I don't want to hear the banging
Now
on
the
the
wall,
wall.
the
Yeah.
wall stuff is a little too much.
Yeah, and I could feel
Yeah,
like
that's
my
a
bed
lot.
shaking.
Because
I'm like,
then you
bro.
feel like you're a part of it.
That's a lot.
Because you're on the rhythm of like, oh, that is extra. That's
Yeah.
a lot. Why do you think people do that though? You think
disrespect sometimes. Like move the bed. Like
is it just balls? Like not to be literal.
Maybe because they don't have anywhere else.
Or
I mean,
is it
yeah,
just like
but,
whatever?
like, close your mouth or be quiet. Like, sorry.
What about okay?
Let me shut
What
up.
about if y'all friends with y'all roommate? Have y'all been in that situation when the roommate was your friend, so you were kind of like okay with it?
It
That's
ain't
never
that it's
happened to me.
okay with it. It ain't that it's okay with it. I mean, I did it before, but it was like, oh yeah, he sleep, like
Oh, okay.
type of thing, like. And then they probably like woke up, and then I ain't gonna lie, I've been on the receiving end of it too. I woke up and I'm like, what the fuck? Hold on, what the?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
And then it's like, and then I was like, I woke up and I'm like, and you feel me for it get to where I, you know what I'm saying, like let you know I'm up, stop that. Go
I don't know how. Gee, them dorms is impossible, y'all. Y'all just gotta leave a sock
And
on
on
the
the
door.
twin size bed too.
Yes.
Like, what space do you have
Nah,
to do anything?
You got some space.
You can
You gotta
make
make
space.
something work. You gotta make something work.
You got to do that. But that's it. That take a lot, which is why you need to do it while ain't nobody in the room, so you can get comfy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
did y'all see that TikTok with the girl talking about all the ways to do it in the dorm?
Oh, I haven't seen
Nah, I
that.
ain't see that.
So funny. She was like on the floor. She was on the bed. She was jumping all around the whole dorm. It was cute. It's crazy.
Okay, y'all. Well, that's all the time that we have. I just would like to thank you guys for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you,
For my
love. Thank you
first
for having us.
official episode. This was very
Yay.
fun.
So fun.
Hopefully, I'll see you guys again. Maybe in another episode in the future.
Of course.
Is there anything else that you would like to say? Any social media you want to drop? Any
Yeah, for sure.
upcoming things coming up?
Definitely. You can follow me on Instagram, Supreme Creations 23. Also check out my website, supremecreationsllc.com. And reach out to me if you want to increase your production value.
Period. Yes. And you can follow me at Christopher.mit6 on Instagram. And you can follow at What's the Issue on 99.5. And that's about to change because it's going to be a podcast. So, yes, stay tuned for all of that.
And you guys can follow me on Instagram at SARAHJYRUIZ. And also on LinkedIn. I'm on LinkedIn a lot. So Sarah
Period.
Ruiz, you can just find me on there.
Okay, perfect. So make sure that y'all give them a follow, give them a like, my lovely guest, show them some love, and make sure that y'all follow me, Queen Naja. My Instagram is QUEEEN3Es.Naja, Naja. I also just made my podcast page, so it's allfacts.ent. So make sure you show your girl some love. I'm so excited for this journey. It's been a long time coming, getting everything organized and everything. But we are here, and I'm so happy. So stay tuned for the further episodes. Bye.
Congratulations, girl.
Thank you.
This is cool.